Happy Memorial Day, everyone. The motorhome is working good, but it won't change gear, and I couldn't figure out why, so I asked our Charlotte to sit in the driver's seat and press on the clutch. And once she did, and that's the clutch cylinder there was no movement at all on the throughout bearing there. So I followed it, and spray started coming out of the hydraulic hose. Took it off, and this is what we found. It was just coming out of there. So now we're trying to hunt down a hydraulic hose for the clutch system here, otherwise they're not going to be able to change gear. But that's alright, I'm just glad we found it, otherwise I was going to take the clutch out and see if there was a problem there. I was able to get a hydraulic hose for the clutch made at a place in Portland here called Oil Filter Services. So the clutch master cylinder is actually fed from the brake fluid reservoir. It goes from the reservoir, there's a hose here, rubber hose, goes down into the clutch pedal, and from the clutch pedal it comes out and hits this guy here, which is the hydraulic hose, which replaces the one that's split. I was in such a hurry to put this electric motor in that it wasn't exactly 90 degrees to this transmission plate. It was about like 88 degrees or something. So I've took the motor off, and I enlarged these holes here, lengthened them so the whole thing can move across that way as it needs to be. And also painted it blue, a nice navy blue, which it was before, but it got all scuffed and stuff. So a new coat of paint never hurt anybody. Okay, got the motor back nice and straight. Check out, make sure everything works over here. Yep, there's no interference. If it's not straight, it'll make a little noise. Alright, so that's all back together. If you've got your motorhome stored for the winter and you don't want creatures getting down your vents, just take a couple of Sprite bottles like that one there and here and cut them down so they fit over the vent perfectly. Well, hi there, it's this time of year again when we have to do the roof of the motorhome. I got this stuff from I think it was Lowe's, called Elasto-Cool. I've used that before. It's elastomeric roof coating, so that should be good. What we're going to do now is, the first thing to do, I built these extensions here, so if I want we can put the solar panel up to catch the sun better. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lift this panel up, put that in, and then I can get the elastomeric coating on. And see, it's starting to wear out here a bit. Actually, it's not wearing out, that's just the imprint from the top that was on over the winter. I wasn't taking chances, so I just put a top on. The most important parts to cover are these seams here, which joins the roof to the front of the cab. Also these seams down there. Make sure you get it around the skylight there. That's another place where I can get in, and also around these hinges that I put. Make sure I got lots of covering on that. So let's get it started, and it'll look nice. It's just kind of grubby looking at the moment. Well, that looks much better, doesn't it? Reflects the sun too, it'll keep the heat down. And we've got both these panels tilted up, should I happen to be facing south. But anyway, I'll just put these panels up so I can get the this roof covering down underneath them, because they're getting pretty bad. Anyway, I'll leave that for the night, and then tomorrow I'll probably put another coat on. I usually do, and it's worth it for sure. Save your roof. We got it done and just beat the sun before it gets dark. But having said that, it's now June. It's going to be the longest day of the year. time like this that we should wear a pair of sunglasses just for some kind of eye protection. It's really bright. Well, there we go. Protect your eyes and look cool. Just extend the boundary a little. There we go. It's all about sealing the roof. And then when you go on the house and you sit down, maybe take a nap or whatever, and you wake up and you go, what have I done today? Well, you just have to look at your arm. You'll see a white stripe on it and go, ah yes, sealing the roof. Roof sealing for fun and profit. I don't know about the profit part, but for fun. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just do the inside under the solar panels so that our Charlotte and I can take this down. And then once this is down, then I can paint here. Otherwise, if I painted all of it, we'll be taking the solar panels down. We'd have this roof stuff all over us. So. The good thing about this isomeric roof covering is that it's water soluble, so all those you don't have to deal with those toxic chemicals to clean the brush out. And here we are for another year. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, episode number 31, I believe. Anyway, well, the next one will be something to do with brakes, because I've just received my front brake pads from Latvia. Of all places. They're great, excellent. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.